Hey guys, here we are. We're down by the Minnesota River on the 12th day of lovely and talented April 2025. You guys saw those two videos I did, that abandoned farm there in Prior Lake. That was on the Adventure channel. But for some reason, the first time I was ever down here, like 4 years ago, I misidentified it as the Mississippi, but it's the Minnesota. And when I was down here a couple years ago, it was flooding down here. You could barely walk past that stuff. So it's a great day to walk around, smoke a cigar. So this is how you smoke a cigar. Carl, this will be out why I am in the Caribbean, hanging out at St. Martin. Probably saw some. I went to the this coming up Thursday, I'm going to go to the of April Twin City Auto Show for the Adventure channel. I'll probably do a Crushing for Christ. But yeah, I figured let's do some Crushing for Christ down here on the other channel, podcast channel. It's good bird watching down here. When I was out here a couple years ago, I did a thing of how bad it was. The water, I walked out to about here, and the water was up to here. I had to stop here. That's how high the river was. I couldn't get out here. I was just showing how bad it was, and then I came back out in the fall for the channel again, and everything had receded, and we had a real easy winter this year. I busted out the snowboard maybe twice. Me and her shoveled once together, and whatever else, no big deal. But it's kind of windy. But I'll walk over there. You can tell, but over there is the old Cedar Lake Bridge over there. The old one. You can pike over there. You can cruise over there, and you can go to the Black Dog power plant over there. The hunch says clean coal, right? But yeah, this was all underwater a couple of years ago. Couldn't walk out here at all. It was underwater. So I did a lot of videos in the rain that one year. But yeah, this is the Minnesota. It's a very dirty river. Got off work today, and I figured, what the hell? Working with a lady, I've been there a year now. She's got her second accident in a month, and when you get one, you're supposed to automatically call the dispatch and stop what you're doing and pick no customers up. And she's supposed to be the lead geek. The other lead geek was working there. They kicked the part back on the shuttle and kept on going. I told the lead geek who runs the place, he should be okay, read up, and she should be fired. But poor choice. When you get in an accident like that, you got to report it. You can't just drive around. But Carl, this is how we smoke a cigar, cheap cigars. But yeah, it's just a beautiful day to go walk today. A little windy, but I do want to get my drone out someday. Also, I saw today a video from lovely and talented Tampa J. He is quitting his real job. He's going to attempt to go live. He's going to go full-time on YouTube. I wish him all the luck in the world. You know, carpetbagger at the end of every video asks for money. I know Daily Woo doesn't anymore. Huss does, but good luck. Him and Chris the girl, but she works from home. But if I was him, I'd get a job that he could work from home, like be a computer guy, like what I do for my uncle. And then he could travel, but still work from home. That'd be smart if you should do, because there's no guarantee on money getting 12,000 views. I saw that today. Wish him luck. He's kind of a carbon copy of the Daily Woo. That's his little brother. But yeah, it's just here. It's really cool here in the summer. There's all the birds are around. Coolest thing. I've come out here and fished before, and I'm a kind of guy. I like catching big stuff, but I also like fish with worms. I'm a catch and release kind of guy. The cabin, we'll catch like 30 or 40 to 50 sunnies with the nephews, and I clean it and I teach the kids to take the guts, use it for more bait. We'll catch bullheads. Bullheads are very gutty. You can't throw them back in the first place. And then we obviously take the rest of it and throw it in the garden. Behind there I have a garden. It's called the fish garden. All the fish guts, the food. So I teach the nephews, nothing goes to waste. But you can tell it's down. This was all until right here. I'm right now talking to you. I'm in St. Martin, driving around, maybe going to Lucas Bay, going to Mono Beach. There's that nude beach. It's called Orchard. I don't know what it's called now. Orient Beach. Not a big deal, but it's absolutely gorgeous beach. We're gonna rent a 4-wheeler, gonna hang out. If I die in St. Martin, I'm already in heaven. But yep, this is what they call a cigar. I know it's cheap. I'll be smoking some good ones out there. I can't do any audios because they don't upload it for you anymore from Spreaker. So I may do a live stream. But I've fished out here before. I'm gonna turn my head around. Turn my head around so it doesn't blow off. That's for the king, a little spitting. The brown shirt, Trigger City the other day. Well, I can kind of see a fish down there. Right down there. See it down there? Fish food right there. Cut it up for bait, use it. Stop Cop City, drop all the charges. Yeah, okay. But that's the old Cedar Lake bridge over here. And the other side was a new one. So that went across, and you can bike over here. I fished over there before too as well on the other side. And then Black Dog is right over there. So when you go across over there, you get across the river, and then you go down to Black Dog. 35W's down there. And this trail, I've walked before for the other channel one time. That goes all the way down. There's another place I've done down before down there. Another cool place down there, but it's a great place in the summertime and the fall. In the wintertime, we'll come down here when Chloe was alive and come down with Shelby and Abby, 2 Pomeranians. We come down here, walk around. You can walk that way towards 77. So I've biked down here myself. I've been a lot of time down here. It's my favorite place to come down to, next to Minnehaha. So it's just cool. It's really a cool place here in Minnesota. It's close to the airport. I've dropped a few customers off that wanted some place to kill time for 2 hours. I brought a guy down here like a week ago. He goes, "You got some place you can walk around for a couple hours?" And I said, "I got a perfect spot for you." Gave me a nice tip. And I just told him, I said, "You can walk out in there and I'll come back, or just text me when you're ready to come back." He really enjoyed it. But yeah, hey, what the hell, you know? Nice cigar down by the river. Beautiful day to be alive. Got to get the convertible after I get back. Like I said, I buried a Chloe girl in the backyard. I'm gonna got to throw some, when I do the lawn, throw some leaves over the area, stamp it down a little bit. So, but anyways, that one guy called the audio, but yeah, it's just cheap cigars. When I'm in St. Martin, they have like strawberry cigars. They got grape cigars. I usually buy 2 boxes of them every single night after dinner. Swimming in the ocean, which I love. In that beautiful effing pool. Then the hot tub, and a nice shower, a nice dinner somewhere, and then you walk on the ocean with a nice grape cigar. It's all about how you enjoy the cigar. I'm not paying $20 for a cigar. But Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I really like it. The water was up, way up here, and you couldn't walk out here. I tried, but I was afraid I was going to get swept away. But we'll walk. I'll walk over here, out here, and then I'll walk over. I'll set my video over here and take some pictures for my calendar. So, okay, Carl, this is how you smoke a cigar. You light it up and you smoke it. Okay. Who cares if it's cheap? All right. All right. Rich, please. See you next one.